for Skelly Pally. Skelly Pally will get you. You better watch out for Skelly Pally. Skelly Pally will get you. Revenge is ours, and life's no fair. But when your dreams come out and tell, when your life goes down the drain, well, everything that you want in, how do you maintain your pain? By the things that you do, and the things that I say, give you ideas, and what lies from me. Better watch out for Skelly Pally. Skelly Pally will get you. Watch behind your back, watch behind your front, because he's everywhere and in everything you do. Skelly Pally, Skelly Pally, Skelly Pally, Skelly Pally. Oh, oh, I'm Skelly Pally.